Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here, because what I'm about to share with you today might just be the most compelling love story unfolding in Turkish entertainment right now. No dramatic statements, no flashy announcements, just two people and a story that refuses to end quietly. Today, we're talking about Yağmur and Barış Baktuk, two actors, to hearts, and one silent connection that refuses to fade. Let's begin with what sparked the latest round of speculation. A few days ago, Yağmur posted a series of images on her Instagram stories. Beautiful, understated, and almost mundane. A cup of herbal tea, an open window, the corner of a cozy room, bathed in soft light. At first glance, nothing shocking, but fans who have followed her journey closely knew something was different. That room, that armchair, that carpet, they weren't new. In fact, they were identical to furnishings seen in earlier posts from Barış Baktuk's own home. And that's when the quiet hum of curiosity turned into a storm of speculation. But it wasn't just the background that caught attention. In one photo, an open overnight bag was visible on the edge of a couch. Inside were items unmistakably personal to Yağmur, skincare products she has publicly promoted, a specific perfume bottle, and most notably, a hair straightener with her name engraved on it. This wasn't a casual drop-in. This wasn't just a friend's house. This was something more, especially considering that not long before those photos appeared, Yağmur had posted a vague message. "I just needed a moment to myself." We believed her. But now, we know where that moment happened. At Barış's place. And that revelation, subtle but clear, has reawakened a wave of public emotion. And not just among fans, but within the entertainment community itself. Several magazines have published op-eds speculating about what this could mean, not only for the couple, but for the perception of celebrity privacy and love in the modern age. Let's rewind a little. For context, Yağmur and Barış have always had a complicated but intensely admired relationship. Though they never publicly confirmed a romance, their interactions always spoke volumes. Their eyes, their timing, the unspoken moments in interviews, everything suggested there was more than just friendship between them. Fans noticed, the media noticed, and deep down, they knew we noticed. Then came the silence, a slow, quiet distancing. No more shared outings, no indirect quotes, no accidental posts from the same location. It was a clean digital break, a chapter that seemed to have closed. Until now. Because along with Yağmur's subtle photos, Barış has also been posting, quietly, strategically, emotionally, a shot of an empty chair by the window, a coffee mug facing the sea. One caption read, "Some people come back, not because they plan to, but because they never truly left." Was he talking about her? We can't say for sure. But if you've ever loved someone in silence, you know exactly what he meant. And there's more. That same day, a mutual friend, a well-known fashion designer who has collaborated closely with both Yağmur and Barış, shared stories from what appeared to be the exact same location. He didn't tag them. He didn't need to. Fans saw the background, the patterns, the decor. They compared timestamps. They connected the dots. And what emerged was a picture too complete to ignore. That night, #Barış started trending again, and comments flooded in. "You don't bring your whole beauty routine unless you're staying the night. This is more than a friendship." It always was. They tried to hide it again. But love always finds its way through the cracks. But what do they say? So far, both Yağmur and Barış have stayed silent. No statements, no denials, no confirmations. And that silence, That silence says everything. Because sometimes, when something is real, the last thing you want to do is expose it. When two people are trying to rebuild trust, the spotlight can be the enemy. A journalist who has followed their story from the start shared this insight. If this was just a friendship, they wouldn't be this careful. If it was over, they wouldn't be this connected. What we're seeing is a slow return, a second chance, handled with care. And maybe that's what makes this story so powerful. Not because it's dramatic, not because it's scandalous, but because it feels true. It feels like what happens when two people try to love again, quietly, tenderly, hoping the second time works out better than the first. So, what's next? We can't say for certain. Maybe they'll confirm things in the weeks to come. Maybe they'll choose to protect what they've rediscovered. Maybe this is just the beginning of a brand new chapter. One written slowly, away from headlines, with handwritten notes and soft glances. What we do know is this. Yağmur's return to that space, that familiar space, wasn't just about the room. It was about the person inside it. And sometimes, that's all it takes. A visit. A look, a silence shared between two people who understand each other in ways no one else can. So tell me, what do you think? Is this a real reconciliation? Or just two friends finding comfort in old places? Are we witnessing the rekindling of a love story? Or the peaceful closure of one? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss what's next, because something tells me this story isn't over. Until next time, take care, and never underestimate the power of coming home. And remember, some connections never really break. They bend, they fade, they grow quiet. But when the timing is right, they find their way back. Maybe that's what's happening now. Maybe we're not just watching two celebrities. Maybe we're witnessing two people learning to love each other again. This time with their eyes open.